Hello, you have arrived. Welcome to Top 5 Dead or Alive.
Hello and welcome to Top 5 Dead or Alive. I'm your host, Taylor Huff. That is my over-announcing voice, and with me today is my amazing guest, Jonathan Rockstraw, the one, the only.
I'm just hugging my fuzzy bear.
Yes. Is that because you saw fuzzy tacos in the March Madness today?
Who
on the
decides
bracket?
to name a taco store or restaurant Fuzzies? I don't want no fuzzy nothing in my taco.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that, and we would just like to let the listeners know that this month in March we are doing March Madness. Every week we'll do 5 March Madness brackets, and this being the first one, the fast food bracket. It'll be around. We'll do 32 fast food restaurants, counting down to 1. And we'll do that with 4 other topics. And I'm excited about all these brackets because I like making brackets. Makes me happy inside. And yes, it makes me hungry.
Exactly.
All right, let's pull up the bracket. All right, so this can be found. Well, I tried to post this on Reddit, and then they said it was like against the rules of the subreddit that I put it in.
What?
Because, I tried to put it in college basketball subreddit, and they removed it. And then I put it in sports subreddit, and they also removed it. So,
oh, my goodness.
So, I'll try to find somewhere where I'll post.
Put it in the fuzzy bracket.
I'll link it in the podcast notes so you guys can see a picture of the fast food bracket as we break down, and you can follow along. So, so we have 4 regions. As is in March Madness. I have a burger region, a chicken region, a taco region, and a sandwich region, which is subs and sandwiches. So this is the 2021 fast food bracket. All right. In the burger region, we have number 1 McDonald's against number 8 Culver's.
Overpriced McDonald's.
You're saying
that's why I called Culver's an overpriced McDonald's.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, they are different, but because Culver's is like the butter burgers.
But the only reason I like Culver's is because I like their cheese curds.
Yeah.
Give me cheese curds and a win, but I don't know.
And their ice cream.
The ice cream too. But their sandwiches are just they're a little bit better than McDonald's, but I feel like I'm literally eating McDonald's when I eat there.
Yeah. McDonald's is just it's the go-to. You can, I feel like you can't eat it all the time though, because it'll make you sick. But Culver's, you wait too long to get your food. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like especially that everyone wants to go there. I was coming home from my girlfriend's house the other day, and I wanted a milkshake, and McDonald's milkshakes are always broken. So I was like, "Oh, let me go buy Culver's. Let me see if they're I can go through the drive-thru." There's literally 10 cars waiting after they've already went through the drive-thru, just sitting there waiting. I was like, I'll pass.
Yeah.
By the time I get my milkshake, it'll be melted.
Yeah, I don't know if I've shared this with you, John. We've talked about this, but for the listener out there, there is a website you can go to and check to see if your local McDonald's ice cream machine is broken or not.
And I've used that multiple times since you told me about it.
And what is that called? Do you know?
I'll look it up right now. I just have hold on one second. It's called Ice Check, and it's a picture of an ice cream cone, and in the back it's a pink background for all the listeners listening.
Alrighty.
But I'm not sure if it works because I haven't actually gone to the McDonald's when it said it was not working to try to see if it was not working. You just checked the status. I just checked the status multiple times, and every time it said it wasn't working, I'm like, of course it's not. Classic McDonald's.
because it's always being fixed, or they just
Fixed, or they just cleaned it so they don't want to
Yeah, they just
reuse it.
cleaned it. Yeah.
Have you
Apparently,
seen the
it
video
takes like
of?
hours to do or
I
something.
bet. Have you seen the video on Facebook of how to hire a McDonald's worker?
No.
And it goes like starts off saying, "Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? Can I get a milkshake? Sorry, sir, our milkshake machine's broken."
They
And the
like
manager
train
looks
you
over him, is
everything to
like,
say.
the
Yeah.
manager's looking at him like thumbs up.
That's
And
funny.
he's like, well, instead of milkshake, can I get a Coca-Cola freeze? He's like, yeah, sure. And the manager looks at him like, no. He's like, oh, sorry, sir. Our freeze machine is literally the same thing as the ice cream machine. So that's broken too.
It's
I was
also
like,
on
golly.
the mend. All right,
But
so
you go first, sir. What was your pick?
well, I gotta go McDonald's, even though it's probably not my number one seed,
No,
but
definitely not mine
it's
either.
still over Culver's. I
See,
feel like so.
I choose McDonald's because I eat McDonald's a lot, and also like there's days where McDonald's you eat and you're like, this is actually really good. But then there's days when you're like, where did they have this bread in the cooler for like 15 minutes? It's like a freaking rock.
Yeah.
No, but McDonald's is definitely my choice as well. I like Culver's. It's like I said, their cheese curds and their ice cream, but I'm not a big fan of their sandwiches.
Yeah.
And this is what we're talking about, is the burger region. Yeah. So no.
Yeah, and McDonald's, you know what you're getting.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on to Wendy's. Wendy's, the third seed, against the sixth seed Whataburger.
This is an easy one for me.
Easy one. So you would say Whataburger, right?
100%, just because we don't have a Whataburger here, and whenever we go to Jacksonville visit friends, that's one place to eat is Whataburger.
Yeah, we did hang out at Whataburger a lot.
We did a lot, especially when our apartment that we lived in before, well, not with you though, was literally right behind Whataburger.
Yeah. So this one's a hard one because I've loved the Baconator, the Son of Baconator. I usually get the Son of Baconator.
Of course,
and I also like
Baconator.
I also like the spicy nuggets at Wendy's.
Okay,
and
they're
I
way
don't.
better than McDonald's. McDonald's spicy nuggets were awful.
Yeah. And I don't. I mean, Whataburger, like they have classic stuff like the patty melt and stuff, but
and their milkshakes are good.
Yeah,
their malts are really good.
I think I'm gonna have to put Wendy's over Whataburger though, just because I enjoy Wendy's more than Whataburger.
Understandable, dude. Like, remember when I lived in Jacksonville? I used to work at that church in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Well, one of my coworkers, one of my friends there who went to church there with me, he would literally choose Wendy's over any restaurant in the world. That's how much he loved Wendy's. Like, literally, when his wife wanted to get him something special for a date night, she would go to Wendy's.
Get a Wendy's. Get that 4 for $4.
Exactly. I love the 4 for $4. But for me, Whataburger wins it just because I don't eat it as often. But when I do, I always go get the, I think it's called the double stacked bacon. I forget what else is on it. But I get the cheese, bacon, mayonnaise, and then I always get a malt with it. And I always get the spicy ketchup, not the regular ketchup, the spicy ketchup. Give it a little kick.
Yeah, there you go. A little spice.
A little spice in your life.
All right. Let's move on to number 4 in the burger region, Sonic, versus number 5, Jack in the Box.
Is Sonic really considered a burger restaurant?
Well, so I mean, it wouldn't fall
9
under.
9 out of 10 fans that listen to this will literally say the same thing because all they think of Sonic is the slushies.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a slushy region, this would be number 1 seed.
Exactly.
Or a milkshake region, or but yeah, I mean, they do have a lot of burgers at Sonic, so it falls in there. And Jack in the Box also has different stuff. I think they have fish and chicken and tacos also. So they do.
I've never been to Jack
stuff.
in the Box, but one of my favorite Instagrammers, his name is David Lopez. His number one, what's the word I'm looking for sponsor is Jack in the Box, and he always has commercials with it, and they're hilarious. So I'm definitely choosing Jack in the Box just for that reason, even though I've never had it before in my life.
Yeah, they definitely have some interesting ad campaigns, Jack in the Box. So I think I'm gonna go with Sonic just because I like the drive-in style. Like you don't go for the speed of service there. You just kind of go for the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly.
And like there is a drive-through at most Sonics, but
Yep.
you're usually just going in like you go in park and then order and then kind of chill and act like you're in the 1950s. And
remember we used to do that at college. You remember that?
Yeah, we did.
That was some good times.
Yeah. And I think I'm just gonna go. I gotta go Sonic over Jack in the Box.
I'm just going to Jack in the Box because I do not like Sonic's food. I like when I've gone there, I've literally gotten maybe a hot dog.
Yeah,
and
that's not really what
sandwich because I'm just like I don't want a sandwich from here. I want a freaking Slurpee.
Yeah, slushy is their specialty.
Yeah, I remember the nerd slushy. That was my favorite.
Yeah, I think what is it? Cherry limeade. That's like
cherry limeade's good too. Yes,
they're really good one.
Good.
Yeah. All right. The last matchup in the burger region: number 2, Burger King, and number 7, Hardee's.
This is an easy one for me because I absolutely hate Burger King.
Yeah, I am actually gonna agree with you on this. I think
Burger King's. Whenever I've had a Burger King sandwich, their meat has been burnt. I do not like seeds on buns anywhere I go. The only thing I liked about them until they decided to follow McDonald's is when McDonald's changed their milkshake sizes to like the actual large cups to like a skinny cup. Burger King for a while had the milkshakes to the massive large ones, and you can get the milkshakes for really cheap there.
Oh, okay.
That's why I go to Burger King. Now they changed, and now I don't even go to Burger King ever. And their fries are horrible. I hate.
And they sell. I don't know if they still do this, but they had like 10 nuggets for $1, and you're like, you're going like, what are in the nuggets?
I went there with Ira Bramer, and I was like, I hate Burger King, but I'm just gonna eat these. There was like the long. Remember when they did like the little campaign where they had like the long nuggets? It was like the French fries shaped nuggets.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Chicken fries.
And they were horrible. I was like, oh, maybe this might be one thing Burger King comes out with good. No. It was gross. And I literally had to throw my meal out. I was so disgusted.
So I haven't had Hardee's many times, but I think I'm going to have to put it over Burger King.
Listen, I've only gone to Hardee's to get chicken, and I would still put that over in the sandwich region over Burger King. And that's how much I hate Burger King.
And speaking of chicken, let's go down to the chicken region.
I love all these options, but my number one restaurant is in here, so I'm going to have to... No one has a chance in this whole thing.
So this first matchup is going to be pretty easy call for me. So it's Chick-Fil-A versus Pollo Tropical. What? Did you say overrated?
I said overrated.
Oh my
goodness.
Because
when my girlfriend listened to this,
the Lord's chicken?
Because she loves Chick-fil-A.
You're going to slander the Lord's chicken.
I say this because my girlfriend loves Chick-fil-A, and I always call it overrated. She gets upset with me.
So Pollo Tropical is known for like its bowls and stuff, and they have like little specialty things like plantains and stuff too. So
I've only been there once.
There's some cool stuff about that, but I feel like Chick-fil-A just has that quality every time.
I like Chick-fil-A. So when I went to Pollo Tropical, the only time I went is when they first built it across the street from my house. We literally went on day 1.
Yeah.
And we waited 3.5 hours to get our food. I don't know why we did, why my mom and dad decided to do it, but they dragged us over there and we could not leave. And we're sitting there in the booth for 3.5 hours waiting for our food. And it came out, and it was, I've never been there ever again. I don't remember what I ate.
Wow.
That's how bad of an experience I had. So obviously I'm going to choose Chick-fil-A, even though I call it overrated.
And I know which one you're going to...
The reason I call it overrated also is when I eat there, I always get the spicy chicken sandwich, no pickles, and I get large fry. Too. But whenever I eat it, 10 minutes after I'm eating, I'm like, I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
It's like
that happens.
Like if I would get like a meatier sandwich or like more fries, I think Chick-fil-A would be up there for me. But it's just like I'm always hungry afterward.
Yeah.
And my choice, which I'm not going to say it out loud right now, but when my place I get enough food and I'm literally stuffed the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I kind of get like I get tenders now at Chick-fil-A, and that fills me up more than the spicy
That's what my
chicken
girlfriend
sandwich.
gets is the chicken tenders. But Chick-fil-A, I do like their breakfast.
Yeah, they do have good breakfast.
I actually went there yesterday. Me and my girlfriend and my sister went to Disney World yesterday, and on the way went to Chick-fil-A, and I got their chicken biscuit, and their chicken biscuit's good. Chicken biscuit's real good.
Their burrito, I love breakfast burritos, and they have a really filling breakfast burrito, and it's really good also.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to number 3, Popeyes, and number 6, El Pollo Loco. So El Pollo Loco it's not all over the place, but they have one near Disney World, or it's in Disney Springs.
Okay.
And when I went on a mission trip to Guatemala, that's where they started, I think.
Okay.
So I'm familiar with them from that.
I know that from that too, because when I went on a mission trip to Nicaragua, we got these shirts. I think some of my friends went there to eat food, and it was El Pollo Loco. And all I was saying the whole time was El Pollo Loco the whole time I was there. I never ate the food. All I just remember is cheering El Pollo Loco in the bus for hours, and everyone was mad at me. But let me tell you a funny story about Popeyes. So growing up, I'd never been to Popeyes until
me either.
Last year. No, mainly because of my mom. Apparently, when my mom and dad were dating, my dad and mom were on a road trip and they stopped at Popeyes. Apparently, whatever my mom got that day made her sick to her stomach. She threw up.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they had us, we've never been to Popeyes until last year on the way home from the guys retreat that we have every year.
Yeah,
we stopped at a truck stop that had Popeyes, and I was like, "All right,
gotta try the sandwich."
The sandwich, and we had to try the sandwich. I was disappointed.
Yeah, it didn't reach up to the hype.
It was good. It just wasn't. They put too much effort into the breading of the sandwich, like not the bread, like the breading of the chicken.
Yeah, I remember when I tried it too, and it wasn't.
I'm like biting. I was waiting for the nice juicy taste. I was just fighting the bread and cutting my lip open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not as good. I would choose Popeyes over El Pollo Loco just because I've never had a Pollo Loco. But Popeyes, I've only been there once in my entire life.
I think I'm gonna have to go Popeyes too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good choice.
All right,
good choice.
Let's move on to Zaxby's versus Bojangles. This is number 4 versus number 5. Oh, by the way, these rankings are via the top 250 fast food restaurant or top 250 restaurants in the U.S. So it counts fast food and casual dining. So I just went in order. So for the burger region, McDonald's was at the top, and then I did the top 8, and then I did 1, 8, and then 3, 6, 4, 5, 2, 7. So that's how these are seated. It's by popularity.
So we're gonna go this one. We're doing my favorite versus one of my least favorites.
So I haven't been to Bojangles that much because there's not. I don't know.
The only time I ever went is with my ex-girlfriend's family.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I do not like that place anymore. It was really good. They're freaking they're called blueberry what are they called? Like their treats they give at the end, the dessert.
Oh, is it like a jam?
It looked like a freaking triangle and had blueberry flavoring in it.
Oh, okay, like a turnover or something.
Yeah, it was something like that, and that's really good. But obviously, it's going to get to my number 1 restaurant in the world. So there's nobody in this whole list that's going to beat that. So
I like Zaxby's as well. I get the kickin' chicken. I don't go there often, but when I do, I get like the kickin' chicken sandwich. And
okay, so when I first went there, I would get the wing things. But their wings are not as good as like you can get wings anywhere.
Right.
So I go and get the 6-finger chicken finger plate, and they give you the option to either have fries and coleslaw or you do double fries. And I always go double fries, and I always get 2 Zaxby sauce. Zaxby sauce is absolutely God's blessing to us on earth. Everyone calls Chick-fil-A sauce, but no. Zaxby sauce for me is God's nectar to me.
Yeah, I used to love Chick-fil-A sauce, and now it's like I've had it so much that I have to get like Polynesian sauce.
I'm not gonna lie. I have 4 Chick-Fil-A sauces sitting right here next to my bed for when I have food that I don't like.
That's
I want
funny.
to add Chick-Fil-A sauce to, but only reason because the closest Zaxby's to my house is 25 minutes away, and I
Yeah.
only go there once every 2 months when one of my friends wants to go, just because it's such a drive.
Yeah. Isn't it
Chick-fil-A's
so
right by my
funny how
house.
they charge like 25 cents for
Yeah, I know.
a
But
Zax sauce?
Steven, my brother, actually figured out how to work them. He would
Yeah.
order his meal, and when he'd get his meal, he'd go back up. He's like, "Hey, can I get Chick-fil-A another sauce, Zaxby sauce?" And they just give it to him every single time.
No, right.
And they
I
want
did
to
that one
charge him.
time. I did that
Yeah, they
one time
charged
and
you,
they
didn't
said,
they?
"Oh, it's 25 cents." So I was like, "Oh, really?"
But
They
Steven,
didn't do it.
I don't know how Steven does it, but every single time he goes up, he's like, I was like, "Steven, you
He's
want
got
another
that
Zaxby
charm.
sauce?" He's like, "No, I got it. I'll be fine." I was like, "Okay." Get his meal. He's like, "Hold on, I'll be right there." And I watch.
Here, you want a quarter?
Like, "Can I
He's
get a
like, "No, I
Zaxby
got it."
sauce?" I was like,
That's
"How do
funny.
you do that?" I think it's the hair, dude. I think it's his hair.
Yep, it's got to be the hair.
There's some
All right,
magical
let's
power
move
in that
on
hair.
to
All right.
KFC versus churches. I just got to pencil this in for KFC because I don't
you had
have much
Church's?
experience at Church's Chicken.
Neither have I. But the one time I had it, the only time I went there with Campbell Brim.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an experience because I love Campbell. He's a character. But I'm gonna have to go with KFC because I've had more KFC than Church's. But same with Popeyes and Church's. I've only had KFC maybe 5 times in my life.
Oh, really?
Just
I get
because
the famous bowl when I go there.
well, if we want chicken, we go to Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A. Not KFC's not my choice.
Yeah.
And right now, also, I work at Papa John's, so if I want food and cheap, I just go to my work and get it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, you want to tackle? The other side of the
I got you.
bracket?
I don't know because the taco region, I only know one place in all, or 2 places. 2 places.
Yeah, so we can
all 8 places.
We can just run through these.
All right, let's run through it.
Pretty quick.
Is
number 1 Taco Bell, obviously.
Number 8 Taco Bueno. No one knows what Taco Bueno is. Taco Bell.
Yeah, initially I thought doing a taco region would be like, oh yeah, great idea, but yeah, after doing it,
so
I only know 3 out of the 8.
Have you been to Del Taco?
I think I have actually in Arizona.
I have
yeah.
too with my girlfriend right now, her family for the first time 3 weeks ago, and it was actually really good. I was very impressed by them.
Yeah,
Torchy's sounds like a kid's restaurant. I don't know what that is.
It's like a Chuck E. Cheese taco place.
Is it really?
No, I don't know. I was just going along with what you said.
Awesome. I would definitely go there.
And they have like an animatronic taco character. A taco band.
Stop. I have drink in my mouth and I will spit it out everywhere.
All right, so we got Taco Bell and then Del Taco.
A taco named Torchy, and his theme song is
right.
The hot taco. All right.
I'm Torchy, and I will light your butt on fire.
All right. So for me, Del Taco, because I like Del Taco. It's actually a really good place. I've never been to Torchy's. I'm assuming you're going to choose Del Taco too, because you never heard of it.
Yes.
So for number 4 and 5, Taco John's.
We got Taco John's and Taco Cabana.
Taco Bell. I think they ripped both those off from Taco Bell. They're just like, Taco. My name's John. And Taco, look at Cabana.
It could be your place, Taco John's.
Exactly, but I don't spell my name J-O-H-N. Only dummy heads spell the names J-O-H-N. It's J-O-N. Get it right.
It's John
Nathan. Taco John's just because of me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to choose Taco John's also.
And then obviously I know what your answer is for the next one.
Yes, I'm going to go Chipotle over Fuzzies. Because I don't want no fuzzies in my taco.
I don't think anyone wants fuzzies anywhere, if you know what I mean.
I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, but...
I really don't either.
We'll just let that one go. All right,
do you want your wife's legs fuzzy or smooth?
Fuzzy or what?
Smooth. I think you want them smooth. So obviously, Chipotle.
Okay. Anyways.
Hey, no, listen. The only time I've been to Chipotle was the one time Hero. Remember Hero?
Yeah.
His family came down for the first time in the United States for his graduation, and
Mhm.
I was their personal chauffeur around Jacksonville. And we went
Mhm.
to Chipotle, and that's the only time I ever had it, and it was not bad.
That's the only time you've been
That's
to
the only
Chipotle?
time I've ordered Chipotle.
Well, it's pretty good. I mean,
It's pretty good. I
they
probably would like it more if I would go out more often, but I haven't gone more often.
yeah, they get knocked for like it'll clean you out kind of a thing, kind of like Taco Bell, but it's still pretty
Most
good for
taco
you.
places do that.
Yeah. All right.
Well, obviously we're
Let's.
gonna choose Chipotle for that one.
So we ran through that taco region pretty fast,
Yep.
but that's fine.
Yeah,
All right,
we don't know
on
half
to
those
the
places.
sub sandwich region.
My favorite kind of food.
All right, so we got Subway versus Jason's Deli.
Have you been to Jason's Deli before?
I have. There's one in Pensacola, and I think
you
there's
used to
one
live?
around here. Huh?
There was one that my family used to go to quite often after we used to play baseball, but I
Uh-huh.
don't remember because it's been so long since I've been there.
It's kind of like a Panera,
I
from
feel
what I
like
remember.
I feel like the inside reminds me of the restaurant RIP that's closing down. What's that pizza place that you get any kind of pizza?
Cece's.
Cece's. It felt like you were in a Cece's when you walked in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It was massive.
Yeah.
Like the seating was everywhere. It was like you could go up and order a sub and just make it any way you wanted.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely have to go Subway because why wouldn't anyone not choose Subway?
Yeah, I think Subway has the most franchises of any fast food
Yep,
place
I
in
can
the
see
United
that.
States.
I can see that.
Not necessarily the best food, but it's better.
And they definitely don't give you enough meat.
All right.
All right, next one.
Number 3, Arby's versus number 6, Qdoba.
Never heard of it.
So Qdoba is like Quiznos, I guess, and their Qdoba's like southwestern.
Gotcha. So like Arizona area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call
out
Nathan up and
west.
ask if he's been to Cordoba's.
Yeah, I think he does have some out there.
Okay.
I think I gotta go Arby's on this. I've always loved their roast beef, and they have like gyros and stuff, and there's always doing some new stuff at Arby's.
My favorite thing from Arby's is their curly fries.
Yeah, and their Jamocha shakes are good too.
I'm not a big fan of their roast beef sandwiches because, like I said, they're at Burger King. They're the seeds on the bun. I just don't like seeds. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm very picky on my food.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna choose Arby's because my number one in this section is gonna beat every single one, so it's no big deal.
All right.
I don't think I've been to Jimmy John's before.
You've never been to Jimmy? Wait, what?
I don't think so.
Really? So Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's, which is all right. So Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's are, I feel like they're very similar.
I've been to Jersey Mike's once, and that was at Christmas time this year or last year.
Yeah, and they cut the meat like right in front of you, and I want to say they do that at Jimmy John's too.
So because I've never been to Jimmy John's, I'm gonna change in my head Jimmy John to Larry Subs. Have you had Larry Subs in Jacksonville?
Oh yes, I have. Yes, I have.
That place was amazing.
Yeah, so that's like really fresh and stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I went to Jersey Mike's just because I've been there once. I've never been to Jimmy John's. I've never been to Jimmy John's.
I will go with Jimmy John's. Just do a flip of the coin, but yeah, both of these restaurants they do very fresh meats and everything, and they do it right. The sub sandwiches, right?
See, we had Jersey Mike's last Christmas, and all I remember is my mom and dad got an argument about what kind of sandwich we were going to have because we wanted different things. And Nathan's wife screams at both of them to shut up and just order some. That's all I remember about it. And when it came, it was okay, but I was like, there's not enough. Like we got 3 different subs for my family of 7 plus my brother's wife plus my girlfriend. There was 9 of us, and I had 2 things, and that's it. And it was all gone.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as much meat as I wanted to, but it wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do the last.
Shout out to Jesse for calling my mom and dad out and arguing.
Let's do the last sandwich region matchup: Panera versus Firehouse.
You go ahead first. I have a lot to say about my choice.
So I know I won't steal your thoughts, but I'll just say that Panera's good, and I like the bread bowls, but I'm gonna have to put Firehouse over the top just because of the quality of their
All
subs.
right, so let me go ahead. For the last year and a half, I worked at a place called Academy, which is right across the street from my house. And this year, I'm working at Papa John's. When I worked at Academy, I would literally go after every shift to Firehouse. And I've gotten there so much that every single coworker and manager knows me by name, knows my phone number. And one of them actually, I've gone out to hang out with him at the movies, hung out with him, played video games with him. His manager literally comes up to me all the time. He's like, "Hey, if you ever need a job, just let me know. I'll hook you up."
That's funny.
That's how much
That's how dedicated you are.
Because of how good of service I got from there. They're my number. They're like, besides my other number one place, they're my number one restaurant to go to.
Yeah.
And it's just this one. I don't like any of the Firehouse. It's just this one because of their service.
It's like a community.
Exactly. And then the sandwich I get, I literally get either the hook and ladder, which is mayonnaise and salt and pepper, or the spicy Cajun chicken with the spicy mayonnaise and the seasoning. And if they put cherry peppers on it like they did last time, it ruins the sandwich for me because it just has the gross taste of cherry peppers.
Mm-hmm. I usually get the Italian.
I've never had the Italian. I literally just had the hook and ladder until the spicy Cajun came out last year, and then I was like, "Oh, my new favorite."
Yeah.
But
all right, so
I don't think anyone understood in the podcast, but Firehouse is going to win for me. I don't think anyone can tell by how much I loved it.
So is it okay if we run through the whole thing real quick?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll just run through this real quick. Sweet 16, we got McDonald's versus Whataburger.
Yeah, that's was my choice, but your choice was Wendy's, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
let's just you go your burger region semifinals, and I'll do my burger region semifinals.
Okay. So I'll put McDonald's in the Elite Eight, and I'll put let's see, for my Sweet 16 I have Sonic and Hardee's, so I'll put Sonic in the Elite Eight.
For me, it was McDonald's versus Whataburger, and Sonic versus Hardee's. Whataburger beats McDonald's because I love Whataburger. And I'm just going to say Hardee's because I do not like Sonic at all.
Okay.
All right, now you continue with your champion for that region. Or you want to run through the other ones? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's do the region until the final four.
Champion? Okay.
Yeah. So I'll do. So I have McDonald's versus
Hardee's.
Sonic.
Sonic. No, you said Sonic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do McDonald's, even though it is the top quality. Like, you know what you're getting and everything.
Yep.
Not the healthiest food, but
also it's
the best for the.
Like, there's sometimes you go and you're like, I don't know if I want to go to McDonald's anymore because they got my order so bad. But then you still go the next time.
Yeah. It's pretty good for. You can get by and pretty cheap, yeah.
Exactly.
So
that's the main reason I go is because it's cheap.
All right, so I have McDonald's is my final four.
Mine is Whataburger versus McDonald's, which is obviously Whataburger, like I said, and the other one was Hardee's versus Sonic, and I said Hardee's. Whataburger versus Hardee's. Easy pick for me, Whataburger, because I'm obsessed with that place. I even have a T-shirt I bought from Academy that has a Whataburger on it. I only bought it because I was like, I love Whataburger. Let me just get it for fun. It was like $7, so I had to get it.
All right, so I'm just gonna skip every matchup in the chicken region and put Chick-Fil-A as my final four because I know that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna skip the same thing and pick Zaxby's number one because they're actually the real Lord's chicken. They're the fake Lord's chicken.
Okay.
Lord, please don't strike me down.
All right,
I love Zaxby's. You can ask anyone in Jacksonville from my youth group back in Jacksonville. Every time someone's like, Rockstraw, where do you want to go? And it's always Zaxby's.
Yeah. All right, for the taco region, it's between Taco Bell and Chipotle, but I gotta go Taco Bell.
You want to go Taco Bell over Chipotle?
Yeah, because I do like the quesadillas at Chipotle, and I like doing the thing where you can put the cheese in the, what is that called? Quesarito.
Quesarito, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know who got me onto that was Kenny.
Oh, really, Kenny? I love Kenny.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, he's at
what? Anyways,
all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Taco Bell.
Listen,
because
I'm probably gonna get booed off this show, but I'm not choosing Taco Bell.
Really?
I'm choosing Del Taco because the one time I had it, their food was really good.
Okay.
Taco Bell also, my Taco Bell has been getting my orders so like I'd come home and it has sour cream in it when I've asked for no sour cream, or it's cold. I'm like, are you serious? I live 2 minutes away. How is it already cold? And it just ruins the experience for me.
Yeah, they don't always
Taco
get
Bell's
it right.
always been my go-to, but lately I just like every time when I want to go Taco Bell, I literally chose not to because I've just had so many bad experiences lately there. So right now, my number one in taco region is Del Taco. It probably will change back to Taco Bell, but right now it's Del Taco.
Until Del Taco gets that Baja Blast, Taco Bell's gonna stay number one for me. All right. For sandwich region, it's between. Well, I'm gonna put Arby's over Subway, and then I'll put Firehouse over Jimmy John's. So I got Firehouse and Arby's. Ooh, that's a tough one. But let's see. I'll go Firehouse.
I don't understand why someone would put Firehouse at number 7.
It was just in order of popularity. So
yeah, I know, but that's weird. Qdoba's more popular than Firehouse?
I think like popular, like more restaurants, maybe.
No, I don't see that because Firehouse. I feel like they're everywhere because they're also raising money for firefighters.
Right. I don't know.
Whatever. But I'm not going to go over anyone else because my number one section is obviously Firehouse.
Okay, so I got McDonald's in the final 4. I have McDonald's, Chick-Fil-A, Taco Bell, and Firehouse. 3 number 1s and a number 7. No,
go ahead. You finish yours and I'll do
it. You go ahead and tell us your final 4.
My sandwich is a number 6, Whataburger. Number 4, Zaxby's. A number 3, Del Taco. And number 7, Firehouse. I have 0 number 1s in my sections. That's
so you
bad.
you didn't go chalk like I did.
You're bad. That's how bad your choice of bracket was. I'm just kidding.
All right, so okay. So I'll put Chick-fil-A in the championship.
I knew you're going
and let's see. Taco Bell or Firehouse? I gotta put Taco Bell. I can't.
Understandable. See,
so,
this one's an actual hard for me for the chicken versus sandwich and burger just because Whataburger is good, but Zaxby's always comes on top for me. So Zaxby's beats the Whataburger in the championship on that side. And the other side, I'm going to have the Firehouse because Del Taco have only been 2 1s. I just chose it because Taco Bell's been pissing me off lately. So Firehouse versus Zaxby's for me.
All right, so I have Chick-fil-A versus Taco Bell, and the winner is, can we say both of our winners at the same time?
Yes. 1, 2,
3. Chick-fil-A!
Of course, we both chose chicken.
Chicken.
I think I have an obsession with chicken also because every time me and my girlfriend goes somewhere to eat, I'm choosing chicken. And
I usually like home cooked meals. I like chicken, chicken and pasta and chicken. I love chicken Alfredo.
Exactly. I go to Olive Garden. I choose chicken Alfredo every single time.
Yeah.
But I mainly go to Olive Garden for the breadsticks.
No, that's true.
Shout out
to
breadsticks.
Yeah, if there's ever a casual dining top 5.
No. We're not going to do it. We're going to actually go to Olive Garden and do our casual dining thing at Olive Garden.
That would be awesome.
I'm down for that. We got to hang out, dude.
Yeah, we do. This is a great alternative, but yeah, nothing like the real thing.
Stupid COVID screwed us over.
Yeah, seriously. Well, thanks for.
My pastor and his wife just had COVID, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they doing all right?
Back in. I think their first week was back. It was today. They're doing much better, but
it's
still not fun when you're cooped up the house, not be able to do anything, not feeling good either.
Yeah, that's true. And I've been kind of under the weather. So
I'm pretty sure I had COVID last year, but
I don't think I have COVID or
I
anything. I think it's
I tell
just
my girlfriend
allergies,
I'm
but
immune just because I want her to stop saying, "Oh, you're gonna get COVID." No,
yeah.
babe, I'm immune.
But
All right, dude.
yeah,
It was fun.
I'm thankful for Discord to do this with
Discord
you
and
over.
FaceTime sometimes.
Yeah.
Wait, I call you FaceTime every single day, so I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, thank you all for listening to this first installment of the 5 March Madness brackets we'll have this month.
Deuces.
Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Check us out on Spotify. All the episodes are on Spotify. There's a few that have been deleted from Apple Podcasts, but everything's on Spotify, so you can, if you want to go back and listen to anything.
Hey, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Hey, if no one's following me, follow me, Jonathan Rockstraw on Facebook. Or
All right.
I don't remember my Instagram tag.
Hold on. What's your handle on
Instagram?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out. Hold on.
You can't remember?
J Rockstraw 92, and I just changed it like a month ago.
Oh, okay. J Rockstraw 92.
I used to have Jonathan 11111111. So
all right, so
my
follow.
handle on Instagram is J Rockstraw 92, and if not Instagram, Facebook, Jonathan Rockstraw. There's 2 accounts on Facebook because my stupid brother, when I had a girlfriend back in college, made a Facebook account for us. That is not mine. Mine is a picture of me and my beautiful, soon-to-be fiance.
Ooh, ooh.
Me and her standing by a Christmas tree at Christmas time. Well, dude,
awesome. Thank you for doing this with me, man.
Hey, dude. If no one else, I would stay up till midnight to do a podcast with.
Inside information.
Dude, we gotta give the viewers or listeners just a little sneak peek.
little peek behind the curtain.
Little peek behind the curtain. Oh, I'm not dressed. Get out of here.
All right.
All right, dude. I will catch you.
Signing off. This episode of Top 5 Dead or Alive was brought to you ad-free by beautifullymadeboutique.com, stpetecoldbrew.com, and theluckypenny.us.